Hmm.
Beating my beating my meat in bed.
Stop. I'm gonna pee you in my wiener.
John. This is John. Come over. They need you, John.
Wait, we're gonna get the Johns confused.
No, because this is John
Johnson.
DT.
Name him
John
Johnson.
Dittickler. No, his full name is John Dittickler. Don't you forget it.
We should get Project Zomboid.
Project Hail Mary.
Bro, dude, genuinely, I'm so mad. On literally on Friday, the last day that I have this teacher, except for the literally the last time I ever see this teacher is on Friday because we've already taken the EOC. It was my biology teacher, and so and the day before on Thursday we had decided like to watch a movie. Now I necessarily didn't want to watch a movie because I still had to complete my AP Human Geography final, which was just like a packet. Um, and
You got something for AP Human? We've just been watching movies.
that's what we've been doing. But he just gave us a packet for AP World and told us like, "Hey, this is your final. It's due like whenever." And it was just like an easy 100. But I we were sitting there, and they decided that we wanted to watch a movie, and she goes, "What movie do you guys want to watch?" And then we were all like, "Project Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary," because that's what all the other science classes have been watching. And she goes, "Oh, I've never heard of that movie. Let's watch this movie." And put up some stupid YouTube video about Charles Darwin and his theory of evolution. I was so mad because then she goes, "No
That's
phones. If I see one of your phones, I'm taking it." And dude, it was so stupid. And then on Friday, we go into class and we figure, oh, we're not doing anything since it's literally the last day we ever see this teacher. And we see a sub, and we're like, oh, that's kind of weird. And he goes, everybody sit down. Um, she highlighted and put it in bold text, no phones. And I'm just like,
what?
bro, oh my god. And he goes, if you are seen with a phone, oh, I saw a pig and thought it was a pink sheep. If I see you with a phone, I'm taking it and bringing it to the office. And
Dang.
yeah, that sucked. And then he goes, so you guys have an assignment for today. She wants you to do the human immune system penda. We haven't,
Oh, I hate Panda, bro.
dude, genuinely, we haven't done penda for over a month and a half at this point. So,
Wow.
and yeah, she literally said if you get a 5 on the EOC, you get a 5 for the semester. So why are we still doing assignments? I did not do that. What the heck?
Yeah, I've had like, bro, my English teacher, he was like, beginning of quarter four, he was like, all right, my what is it? Resolution for this quarter is to give out less homework. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I mean, he's like barely ever given out homework. And if it ever is, it's like just reading, right? So I'm like, that's chill. Tell me why. In the past 2 weeks, he's assigned me 3 projects,
That's
all which are
stupid.
like, so you do at home. We don't work on them in class. It's all at
Bro,
home.
dude, whenever
Like,
teachers do that, it
what?
makes me so mad.
No, and it's like, we already took his exam, and he's still giving us a final. Like all of my other classes where we had an exam, we like don't have finals. We're just gonna be chilling
Yeah,
in the final day. But he's giving us like a 40 question final.
dude, that's so stupid. Bro, I took my algebra final and it was 40 questions and I only got one wrong. I'm
Wow.
I'm like the goat. And I was the first one
Um,
done. But
I got a.
there
What'd
was
you get on your biology exam?
I got a 5. I forget the number though.
I got a 465.
I think I got somewhere around there. Hold up.
I got
Bro, I'm
better
getting
than
my
my
focus
friend by
leaked.
1 point.
I'm getting my focus leaked cuz I'm. Oh wait, you guys are going to see my Oh.
What are your grades?
I have an 84 in uh World Lit Honors, a 0% in engineering, but it's because I have 100 for the whole year, and he just hasn't changed the grade yet. 81 in biology, but that will go up to an A. 81 in AP Human, but I think I got like an 88 for the semester. 100 in manufacturing, 93 in algebra 2. I got a 90 for the year or for the semester. Um and currently a 75 in TV production because my teacher is genuinely stupid. He helped me. Oh dang, I got a 449. 465? That's insane. Dude, one of the girls in my biology class got a perfect score.
One of my friends did.
I didn't think it was all that hard. There,
I
bro,
didn't think so either.
at the very end, one of the questions was, what does a cell use for energy? And it was like ATP, carbon dioxide, simple diffusion, and then some other stupid thing. And it was genuinely so easy that I was scared I was failing the test. Because I only
Okay,
had like
my
5 questions left.
my grades are a 91% in AP Human, an
Mhm.
100% in Orchestra 1, an
Nice.
80 in Geometry Honors, a
Nice.
99% in TV production. I had a 101, but I have a 90% in biology, but that should be going up when she grades my lab. Bro, I swear someone took my lab, right? Cuz that's like the only reason. I have like a 97 in her class, but we did like an end of year lab just for fun, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
did you guys dissect a rat?
no,
Oh, we did. It was kind of
sounds
yucky.
fun. My biology teacher, all we ever did was take notes. It was really boring.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but so we do this end of year lab, and she's like, "All right, don't forget to turn it in." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll go turn it in." And then I like look away from my desk for like 1 second, and it's gone. I'm like, "Oh,
Bro.
she must have taken it, right? She must have taken it, turned it in herself." And then I see like my grade drop to a 90, which like usually that's not something people would be fearful of, but like I was, and I look in my because we've only done one lab this quarter. My lab grade went down to like a D,
Oh, yeah.
and that brought my grade down to a 90. And then I was so did the lab again, and hopefully she's gonna grade that soon. She'll go
Dang.
up to like a 96 to like an 100 potentially,
96 or
because
97?
I get like a hundreds or 98s on all those tests.
Yeah, because you to go.
Um, so but that's biology. Spanish, I have 98, and then pre AP English 2 90%.
Pre AP English?
Yeah, 2
Dang.
honors.
Dang. Yeah,
That's what every.
dude, I am never doing AP like AP English. I I suck at English for some reason. I don't know why.
No, yeah, that's the one where that's the one where I had a bunch of projects. You know that picture I sent you of
Oh,
like the spirit realm, and I was like, you think teacher's gonna be an A? That was for like a project in that class. Dude, he
dang.
grades me off like my drawing. I once got like an F on an assignment because my drawing was bad. Like I don't know what
Bro,
you want me to do. I didn't sign up for art class. This is English.
that is kind of stupid. Dude, okay, my English teacher does the exact same thing. Meanwhile, we have every other teacher. This isn't an art class, so I don't really care how well you are at drawing. Meanwhile, the English teacher's just like, yeah, if your drawing's trash, you're getting an F. I'm kidding.
I'm living on the edge right now, twin.
I'm breeding my cows right now, so
You know how like whenever you have painted glass, there's like that little bit of like a lip. Oh shoot.
oh,
Um,
twin, I
we almost
ordered
had
2 more JJK mangas.
Nice. Anyways, what I was saying is, you know how there's that like lip whenever you have painted glass?
Oh
I
yeah.
was like walking on that, and I was like out.
Whoa.
And when I was telling you about that, I slipped and fell, and I almost died.
Bro, twin. I would have loved to just hear I'm living on the edge, twin. And then I just see
Well,
in chat
up the cliff, died. I fell from the football place.
of the cliff
What
fell
you?
from the cliff.
Do you want a story time, twin?
Yes. Bro, I think I have like 100 baby cows in there.
That's crazy.
Like,
You
get
remember
that.
that one day when you asked if I could play, and I was like, I have like 5 hours of homework.
Oh yeah.
So there's like a little story behind that.
Uh-oh.
So I went like what happened was in like preparation of our AP exam, which by the way was way too hyped up. Like low key, my teacher's tests were harder than it.
Oh yeah. Dude,
Um,
genuinely, it was so easy.
like he had us doing study guides. Which did you have outlines in your class?
No.
So in my AP Human class, we had things called outlines and terms, which is like every new unit, we'd be given a week, and we have these boxes. We'd get like 20 boxes, and each box has to have like 3 sentences written in it from the AMSCO book, like talking about the topic of like the box.
Oh.
So it could be like forced migration. You get find forced migration AMSCO book, write down 3 sentences, and then it also has like terms. So it's like 40 to 60 terms where you give like the
Yeah.
definition of the term, real world examples. And so study
Yep.
guides were basically like a refresher on all that. It was for the most part just like redoing the outlines. We just it was like expanded, you know?
Yeah.
Uh and so we had one the first week. And so I just thought, all right, so we're having 1 week. And then I realized people are talking about like, oh, 3 and 4 are due the next week. And I was like, okay, unit 3 and 4, no biggie. I have the packet. I should be good. And then like then my friends were in orchestra class, and he was like, hey, have you finished the packet? And I was like, no, I was gonna finish it Sunday. And he was like, both of them? And I was like, well, they're both combined into the one packet. And he's like, no, they're not. They're two separate packets. So that was like, uh-oh, like, you know?
Bro.
But so then I'm like, okay, I have to go get this other packet because I only have the unit 3 one. So I then I realized my friends, Mr. Nelson's the name of the teacher. He has him the next period. And I'm like, can you please grab me the packet? And he was like, yeah, man, I got you. I reminded him so many times. I'm like, you cannot forget to get it. I remind him like hundreds of times. And he's like, don't worry, twin. I'll get it for you. And then I see him in 7th period. And he's like, twin, I forgot the packet.
Bro.
And like, I'm mad at him, right?
I
But I'm
would
like,
be.
okay, day's not over. Let me just go to Mr. Nelson's room and grab the packet. It's gonna be embarrassing, but what other choice do I have? So I go to his room. I look at the door. He's not there. He left,
Oh.
and his room is locked. So I can't get the packet now. So I'm a little bit screwed. But
Nah, you
luckily, my
fine.
friend, feeling really bad, he goes and he scans like every single page of his packet, and then he gives it all to me in like a PDF. So now I can print this out, right?
Yeah.
So that weekends I did all of number 3 on Saturday, which wasn't too bad because I had already done most of it during the week. But like I also had to go to a TSA meeting. So
Oh yeah.
um I was planning on working on uh unit 4, but since I had the TSA meeting, I couldn't. But so
Yeah.
then it gets Sunday, and I'm looking through it, and there's genuinely like so much work to do. But I go, I grind, I get it done, and I actually feel like it's one of my best ones. I go in really in depth on everything because my first one I actually failed because I had underestimated how much I had to write down for it because like he never said how much we had to write, so I was like trying to do bare minimum, and that did not work. Um, so I cook on this one, and I'm really proud of it, and then I turn it in the uh the Monday with it all being done, and I'm like, okay, so we did TS, like we locked in twins, and then I literally show my teacher my packet, I show my classmates my packet, like everyone like I know I show them my packet because I'm so proud of it. It's so good, and I did it in like one sitting, and then so we're working on this thing in class where we're using our packets, right? So first day I'm working on it, I turned in. Next day, we get back like our work, but I don't get back my packet. And so I go up to him and I'm like, "Hey, do you have my packet? I didn't get it back to me." And he's like looking around and he's like, "No, I don't have it." So like, uh-oh. And he asks the class if anyone has it, and they don't.
That's
So
not good.
big uh-oh. And so he's like, "Don't worry about it. I'll find it. Just I can't do this right now." And I was like, "All right, yeah, it makes sense, right?" So don't worry about it. And then a couple days later, it's getting closer to like the actual like time that he's gonna grade them. And I'm like, "Have you found my Unit 4 packet?" And he's like, "No, I looked, still didn't find anything. Uh, I'm gonna keep looking, but I can't do this right now. I have classes I need to teach." And I'm like, "Yeah, it makes sense." And then eventually comes the day, I look at my grade, tanked. And I look,
Bro.
why? Unit 4 review packet missing. Aiden, no!
Bro!
You pushed me,
I
bro.
did not push you.
Yes,
What
you
are you
did.
genuinely what are you talking about? You
You
were
genuinely
you were
pushed me.
completely out of the water thing.
Yeah, that's how you fall down faster.
Yeah, I did not push you.
Yes, but I was at an area where I could easily get back in, and then I collided with you, and it pushed me outside of that area.
Genuinely, you did not touch me cuz I did not move at all.
All right, twin, so we're lying. That's all
You're
right.
genuinely lying.
Big friend
Stop. No,
anyway.
no, 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 no,
I
no.
don't even want to finish my story. I don't even want to finish my story.
Yes, you do.
Fine. Um, Unit 4 packet missing, right? And I'm like, dang, that sucks. So I go to him and I'm like, uh, I forget to bring it up in class. So I write an email and I'm like, hey, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want me to do with this pack. Like I did everything I was supposed to. I did it all. I turned it in. I did my part. If you don't have it, then that's not my fault. Like something's gone wrong on your part, right? Like because
Yeah.
I didn't lose it. I turned it in. I like basically turned over like my entire room, my entire backpack looking for it and I don't have it on me. Do you have my leggings?
They're right here.
Um and then I don't think he ever sees the email, right? I've sent emails to him in the past. Oh my god, I just spawned a baby chicken out of that egg.
That's pretty
But
tough.
and he's like never responded. So I knew that there's like good chance that he just would not respond to it. And then the next day in class, we're doing our work, and I'm like, I don't bring it up to him because he scares me a little bit. Uh, I wait for him to see the email because the internet you can
You can do so.
rage bait people. It doesn't matter because they don't know who you are. It's the reason cyberbullying
Real,
exists.
real.
I don't condone, by the way.
Sure, sure, sure.
uh, anyways, so so then we're in class, and then I see a girl who I'm kind of friends with, who sat next to each other in biology for a little bit. She like looks down her paper. She looks really confused. She looks at me and she looks back down her paper. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Uh, and then she raises her hand. She goes, "Mr. Nelson," and Mr. Nelson just breaks out in laughter, and he says, "Raphael, I think we found your missing packet." Somehow, it had gotten stapled to the back of her work, and she hadn't noticed it.
Bro,
Like, I'm not mad at her or anything. I'm just mad at the whole situation. Like it's all
how does that
fine
even
now. I mean,
happen?
I
Like,
don't know how it got stapled there, but I mean, he was a good sport about it. He graded it. I have a 91 in that class.
cause you're the
But
goat.
like Mr. Nelson, I would say so. Sometimes I like him, sometimes I don't. But when you do like him, he is the goat.
Mr. Nelson, if you're watching this,
Mr. Nelson, heart emoji. Woo! Everyone, last because Friday was our last like class with him because he's having a sub for finals. So a bunch of people were wearing like "I survived Mr. Nelson's class" shirts. I
kind
thought they were kind of cringy, but and then they made him like
of tough, kind of tough.
a painting, or not like a painting, like an American flag that was pink, and it had a bunch of pictures of Mr. Nelson,
That's
like out of
pretty tough. That's
context.
pretty tough.
Um, I'm also subscribed to his wife's YouTube channel. So
Whoa.
well, it's because his son Blake, I know him. Like he's a friend of mine from TSA,
Yeah,
and
sure,
he was
sure, sure.
showing me his like animation submission from like from middle school. that won fifth place, and that was genuinely one of the worst pieces of media that's ever graced my eyeballs. But I subscribed to her because why not? What you should do, by the way. Oh, crazy plug,
Oh,
crazy
oh,
plug. Holy natural, holy
oh my gosh.
natural.
That
Yeah,
was so inconspicuous. No one's ever gonna know that we're telling them to subscribe.
it's it's like subconscious.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We getting dangerously close to the edge.
We? Hold on. What are you doing? Stop! Stop!
I was so close.
No.
Genuinely, if I like, I think you would have been fine. Hey, don't hit me with the knee.
No, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My Wi-Fi is too bad for this, bro. You're gonna hit me, and then like 10 minutes later, I'm gonna go flying off the edge.
Bro, this one day, oh my god, I'm so mad. My Wi-Fi was like bugging out the one day in school where like every single one of my classes were like, "All right, I don't care what you do, just play on your phone or whatever."
Bro.
I could have played straight Brawl Stars, Clash Royale, all 7 periods, but my Wi-Fi wasn't working. So you know what instead I drew? I drew the flywheel flipper system.
The what?
You know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna send you a picture of it. It's heat,
Oh
bro.
boy. What the freak?
Hey,
What is
watch the
that?
sunset. It's a flywheel flipper system. And then below is my design for a BattleBot that utilizes the flywheel flipper system.
What is the? What? Did you
Do you
name
need
it
me to
the?
explain it to you, Doc?
No. Did
The
you?
flywheel flipper system is an actual thing.
Where have you ever seen the flywheel flipper system,
BattleBots?
bro?
I'll explain it to you, right? So basically, there's like a cup, right? This cup is actually a flywheel and it's spinning super duper 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 fast, right?
Yeah.
And this cup, there's like a smaller version of the cup that fits inside the cup, but this cup doesn't spin. No. This cup is locked in. It just stays there. And this cup is also attached to a solenoid, which is a fancy term for like a pushy thingy.
A
And
pushy thingy.
then like the cup that doesn't spin is also attached to like a long elastic cord. When you activate the solenoid, aka the pusher thingy, it pushes the smaller cup into the bigger cup. And the smaller cup is like, oh shoot, I gotta start moving. So it starts spinning too, right? But you see, this smaller cup, it's also attached to the elastic string, right? Its elastic string is like it's tied down on one end, but the other end allows it to spin, right? So what it does is it starts tying up, and when it does, because not both ends are spinning, it gets shorter. And one end is also connected to like a gear system, and so basically, you activate the solenoid, smaller cup goes in the bigger one, and very rapidly that cord tightens and shortens down, which pulls the gear system, which is then connected to another gear system that whenever that has like a counter motion that causes the pulling down to become upward force, and it goes off very fast. It can shoot, say, 120 pounds, 20 feet in the air.
Dang.
And so one of this is like used in combat robotics, which is BattleBots, which you should watch because that's a big show. And so basically, what happens is this is one type of bot called a flipper bot, which their goal is to get under you and send you as high as they can, and then have you crashing down as hard as they can to deal damage that way.
That's
And
pretty
the
tough.
undisputed king of flippers was known as Bronco for a good long while, right? Bronco is basically nothing special. It's what's called a pneumatic flipper, which basically just takes a gas tank and then a piston, right? And they shoot off gas, which causes the piston to expand and it shoots up very fast. And then came along Hydra. And Hydra was considered the most technologically advanced flipper, and it became the king of flippers because it used something called hydraulics, which basically, instead of using air, it used liquid to push it up fast.
That's
But the
tough.
flywheel flipper system is very different from both of these. And it has pros and cons. Like the pros are it's stronger and you'd have unlimited shots compared to something like a pneumatic system where you only have as many shots as you have compressed air. Like you can just shoot it. But like one of the big cons is that it's like really complex, right? There's so many moving parts and so many things can go wrong. And if even one thing goes wrong, the whole system fails, right? And
Yeah.
that's been the biggest problem with the current only flywheel flipper bot in the sport, Blip. Because Blip can send you really high, really fast, but if it gets hit hard enough, it can't flip you no more, which is just not something that
Oh.
happens with pneumatic and hydraulic flippers. So my idea is, what if instead of taking that one really big, really heavy cup, and you turn it into two slightly smaller, but still like the same amount of weight cups? So that way, if both are firing, you still get the strength of one of them. But even if one gets shut down, you still have the other one. And even though it doesn't have the like same power, it can still do some pretty good, decent damage, right?
I
So
agree.
that's my design down there. It's called a Rising Phoenix. I think
Oh,
it's pretty dope. I'm gonna put all this in the video. Everyone deserves to learn a little bit about combat robotics.
I agree.
But yeah, I wish they add like a combat robotics chat event in TSA because that'd be so cool and so fun.
They're gonna get you working for the government, bro.
Combat robotics.
Yep.
Combat robotics is just so fun and so cool. It's literally just like two robots trying their very hardest to kill each other in fun and creative ways.
That's pretty tough.